There's going to be a time where you're going to have to make a decision to forgive somebody. And if it's your father, make that time up.
Yeah. And I want to piggyback on that thought, because that's one of the things that I tell people too, because I talk to a lot of people, men and women who grew up without their fathers, and a lot of times, they are adults, but they're still holding on to the fact that their parent wasn't there, their father wasn't there. But then on the other hand, they want them to be there. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want you to be a part of my life, but then at the same time, I still want to be mad at you for not being a part, and I always tell them, like, at some point as an adult now, when you was a kid, you had to wait for him, to show up and to come around and to, whatever. I said, but now as an adult, you get to choose the relationships that you invest in, and if that's a relationship that you want to have, you got to, number one, like you said, forgive. And then you have to put forth the effort to build that relationship and make it to be what you want it to be. But you can't do that still holding a grudge for the past, that he wasn't there in the past. Not saying that he doesn't have to answer for that, but you can't have it both ways. You can't hold the grudge and invite him in at the same time, because it's not going to work.